If you live in New York or Los Angeles, or even Toronto for that matter, coming across a film premiere isn't that big of a deal. What if you make Kitchener-Waterloo your home? Well, that is a different story. It's a major event. And on May 29th, the corner of the main drag in Waterloo was transformed into a setting fit for Hollywood. Ron Repke's film Dianne debuted at the Princess Cinema with a premiere gala.
Success.
It's every filmmaker's dream, the night that everything finally comes together. The months, the years of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, finally making its first showing on the big screen. It's an exciting night, to say the least. Limousines, champagne, photographers, but one that's also wrought with great apprehension. Until that curtain comes down, there's one question on every director's mind. What if they don't like your movie? It was a concern Repke didn't have for long.
Incredibly well. I'm still excited about it. It's a high you get, and I talked about it that night as well. And the people, everybody that night came out of there. I heard there was tears in the audience, and the response I got was tremendous.
The premiere was emceed by CKCO's program manager Ron Johnston. Dianne, it seemed, had come full circle. CKCO was in on the ground level of the movie's production. The station backed the film's script development. At the time, Dianne was merely a dream.
I'm very pleased on behalf of CKCO to welcome you to the Princess this evening for the gala premiere and the world premiere, actually, of something that has been a very large part of Ron's life for the past 5 years or so, and it's the film called Dianne.
You think about it, you plan for it, you wonder, and I think I mentioned once before that in my life I always took on these huge projects, and the closer I got to the final stage, the more they looked like they would end up looking like, and I was always a little discouraged at the end. Well, with Dianne, it kept getting closer and closer and kept getting better and better, and it just came to a head with that night, the gala, and it was the week that...
It was a week that Repke still has trouble describing. It was a week he and Debbie Repke will never forget. Right after the premiere gala, they flew to Saskatchewan for the Yorkton Film Festival, where Dianne had been nominated for a Golden Sheaf Award. Unfortunately, the film didn't win. But while at the festival, Repke made many valuable contacts.
I got approached by a very important buyer for a company I can't really say yet because we're hoping to get some reaction. I got really good feedback from him, and we think that might lead to possibly some kind of an arrangement where they might represent the film.
Repke is still waiting to hear whether Dianne will be represented for distribution. But that's okay, because after 5 years of working on the film, one thing this director has learned is patience.
The theater premiere of Dianne was quite an event, and it was pretty well sold out as well. So if you missed it, we now have the debut of the film right here on television.
Tino and I'll be back after the movie with more on the making of Dianne and the people involved.
So without further ado, here is Dianne.
Look up here. Have you ever seen a sky look more clear? Big stretch Cadillac hot tub destination Timbuktu.
In 10 seconds, the woman I'm going to marry will be walking through that door. I just hope she can forgive me. What a perfect place for forgiveness. A place where great memories are as real as though they were yesterday. I remember when I was 12, we would pack everything we owned into Dad's 1980 maroon Cutlass Supreme Brougham for our annual summer trip to cottage country. That was a time when Bumper was alive and still sticking his tongue up my nose. I really miss him. That was when July and August seemed to last forever, and it was the beginning of my long journey into manhood. A journey to a magical place I will always remember as my own little nirvana. A place they call Brandy's Island. Our home away from home.
the sun on your breast. The metal detecting old man searches for the treasure chest. Beach ball trampoline.
It was here that I would skip every rock, catch every fish. And it was here that I would race the fastest frogs and build the biggest bonfires. This was going to be the summer of no return.
This is a fantastic place.
Nothing could stop me from expressing the little rebel that exists in all our primordial existence. Nothing could move me any further down the evolutionary chain. No force was powerful enough to bring puberty through the door.
Bumper!
Nothing except
Sorry.
Dianne.
Bumper!
A bonfire had been ignited and now roared inside me. A burning desire to know who this creature was and why she made my heart beat faster. Every war has a purpose, and every battle has a plan. Instinctively, I knew that for her to see me as a worthy suitor, I would have to spread my multicolored feathers like the mighty peacock, so the female yin inside her would know the mighty male plumed yang inside me. Roar, mighty peacock, roar. Call back the troops.
Sorry.
Retreat. Retreat. I knew Plan A was not a success. Time to rethink my strategy. This was not going to be a simple schoolyard skirmish. This called for the 5-star general of every 12-year-old boy. Call to the highest authority in the land, the person responsible for their very existence.
Put that knife down!
My mom.
Oh, look at that! Oh, every time, David, look at that. Put the knife down.
Where did you and Dad meet?
Oh, haven't I told you that before?
No?
No? Oh, we met at the Concordia Club at a dance. Really, actually, what happened that summer, I met this guy who was staying with the next-door neighbor. He was from Edmonton. His name was Clarence Fabian. We rode for a while. I quite liked him. But you know, I met your father. And that was that.
Say uncle. C'est un cochon.
J'ai un what? A what?
Say uncle. Ta mère est une vache, ton père est un cochon.
Hello.
You don't speak English, do you? You don't understand a word that I'm singing to you.
French is such a beautiful language. I don't think she understood me when I said I wanted to marry her.
God, I can't believe I just said that. Last week I thought all girls had fleas. I just didn't think I wanted to kiss you. Yuck. You don't even know what uncle means. I wonder what the French word for uncle is. It's uncle, you idiot.
Oops.
I will never marry you.
Uh-oh. Plan B, down the toilet. Domineering and macho out. Wild and crazy in. I'm not sure what the batting average is for someone who never hits the ball, but I was hitting it.
Let's not think about the diesel iron factories or the neon lights.
Finally, I've got her wanting me.
While I was fishing in the fountain of youth.
All it took was a little fabricated rain. And now that I had her attention, it was important that I didn't screw up. It was critical to paint a picture of aloofness and cool for me to get the ultimate reward. A first kiss.
While I was dangling from the chandelier, I thought, ooh, it all looked so big from up here. And I said, ooh, what a fantastic place. Ooh, what a fantastic place.